The escape from Tarkov August wipe is upon us. I know a lot of you newer players struggle fighting the scav bosses, so in this episode I'm going to show you exactly how to take on Shturman when you have literally just a pistol. Your first few raids, you will have to eventually go to woods to get Jaeger, and if you bump into Shturman, he is absolutely free loot. Shturman and his guards typically spread out across the Sawmill. As you're approaching, remain near hard cover. Ironically, for being a sniper boss, they typically aren't very accurate with their first 1 to 3 rounds, so remaining within a short sprint jump of cover will keep you safe. I take my time approaching the Sawmill because often you can catch the boss straight out in the open, but sometimes they're hidden behind concealment or cover and you won't quite spot them. You'll notice a common theme when fighting scav bosses: holding corners. The Tarkov AI has a bad habit of full sprinting around the threshold, making it very easy to kill them. As I begin to engage the boss, notice that I am very liberal with my application of lead. All bosses and guards in Tarkov have much more health than PMCs. Remember, if it's worth shooting once, it's worth shooting twice. Ammo is cheap, death is expensive. When it comes time to engaging, fight Shturman and his guards like you would a PMC. Switch up the angles, sprint around in different directions, and be precise with your peeks and your shots. None of them wear helmets, so headshots are always your best bet. You do not want to get caught wide in the open by these guys, so adopt an evasive playstyle when you're outgunned and outnumbered. Often, if you get bogged down into a fight with Shturman and his guards, they will attempt to encircle you from 2 to 3 different directions and throw grenades at you as they push you. After his brothers die, Sturman will often retreat to hold one of the warehouse buildings. Approach with caution, sticking to cover, and listen out for his audio cues. Sturman typically fires his SVD in rapid bursts, so if he fixates on you, it's game over. Here, I'm listening to figure out exactly where he is. If you have the time, always be patient with Shturman. He is the easiest boss to fight in EFT if you're not in a rush. In this next example, you'll notice a common quirk Shturman and Tagilla share. That's right. Sometimes his AI will crap out and he will get stuck sprinting into a wall. In this case, you only have to worry about fighting the 2 guards. Shturman's AK is actually a decent low-level blaster. In Tarkov, it's not about the gear, it's about the player's mindset. If you need a rifle and you have nothing else, scav bosses are always your best bet. In these final 2 clips, I turned up the gamma in the editing for you to see, but I was practically blind during this raid. I also decided to switch it up and use a Mosin. You will use the Mosin a lot early wipe, doing the Tarkov shooter task line. So I wanted to show how easy it is to kill Shturman with it. Boom. Catch him in the open, it's free loot. A final concept I have to share in this episode is that scav bosses seem to be blind when it gets dark outside. I've experienced this with multiple bosses, including the goons. Why does this matter to Shturman? Well, his guards spawn with night vision, and, showcased in this final clip, you can walk within 15 meters before the guard even registers your presence. If you're looking to acquire some nods, Shturman's guards are the easiest way to get guaranteed night vision. thanks for watching to the end of the video. If you could do me one favor, please subscribe so we can help share this information with more new Tarkov players. I'm looking to put out as many of these guides in preparation for the wipe so that none of you have any worry in the world about how to take on the scav bosses. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I'll catch you in the next one.